Alright folks, gather round and let me tell you about this gem called Table 33 in Dayton. Hold on tight, cause this review is gonna be funnier than a basket of Whoopi Goldberg's jokes. First off, this place is like the gourmet Chuck Norris of restaurants. It's got a farm-to-table thing going on, so you know the food's been working out and eating its veggies. And let me tell y'all, the menu is like a stand-up comedian's set. It's got all the classics, but also some wild twists that'll make you spit out your iced tea. I mean, who doesn't love a good chicken and waffles? But here, they've got this spicy Ohio maple syrup that'll tickle your taste buds like a feather on a Saturday night. And their hanger steak and eggs. It's like a tenderloin and a comic book superhero had a booby so manly, it could make Tim Allen blush. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, this place sounds like it's gonna cost me a gold bar. But hold your horses, partner. The prices are so reasonable, you'll be able to afford that extra scoop of ice cream with your dessert. Plus, the service is so good, they'll make you feel like a VIP at the Oscars. The atmosphere. It's like walking into a scene from Friends, but with exposed brick and wine bottles hanging from the ceiling. It's the perfect place to bring your date for a romantic night out or your buddies for a weekend brunch that'll make you forget all about those embarrassing dance moves from the night before. Just a heads up, parking can be a bit of a comedy show on weekends. It's like watching a game of musical chairs, but with cars and more drama. But hey, that's all part of the experience. And once you've tasted their food, you'll be too busy laughing with joy to even remember the parking struggle. So, there you have it, folks. Table 33 in Dayton, where the food is funny, the service is on point, and the parking is an adventure all its own. Trust me, you'll leave this place feeling like a culinary superhero with a full belly and a smile that'll light up the whole city. Grist, a culinary adventure in Dayton. Buckle up, foodies. Get ready for a wild ride at Grist, the restaurant that will make your taste buds do the truffle shuffle. Picture this, a cozy spot where the walls whisper tales of fine dining, but you can show up in your comfy leggings without feeling like a weirdo. It's like a secret society for carb lovers and sauce enthusiasts. The menu is like a symphony, each ingredient hitting the right note. Their homemade pasta is a dance partner that twirls effortlessly on your tongue. And the meatballs, oh my. They're like little savory bombs that explode with flavor in your mouth. Now, about the service. It's like a well-oiled machine, but with a dash of Ellen-esque humor. One time, I waited 30 minutes for a sandwich and they gave me a chocolate chip cookie the size of my head to make up for it. Who can stay mad at that? The prices might make you blink twice, but remember this, quality over quantity, my friend. Besides, the portions are so generous, you can share them with a friend and still have enough to feed a small army of ants. Don't forget to make reservations, or you might find yourself standing in line with a hangry horde. And bring your phone because you'll need it to summon the digital menu from the comfort of your seat. But wait, there's more. Grist has this dessert case that will make your eyes pop like a carnival goldfish. Tiramisu, olive oil cake, and treats that will make Willy Wonka jealous. Just don't blame me if you end up rolling out of there instead of walking. So gather your culinary crew, put on your stretchy pants, and prepare for an unforgettable dining experience at Grist. Just don't say I didn't warn you about the cookie. It's a culinary roller coaster you won't soon forget. Corner kitchen, where the food's great, and the ambience is like a fancy dinner. If that diner had a really expensive rug. I came here for a special occasion, and it was perfect. I mean, it's not like I was proposing or anything, but it was still a big deal. And let me tell you, the food did not disappoint. I started with the pierogi pot stickers. They were like little crispy pillows of cheese and potato, with a side of sour cream that made me want to lick the plate. Then I had the short rib, which was so tender it practically melted in my mouth. The mashed potatoes were creamy, and the red wine sauce was like a warm hug for my taste buds. The service was great too. My server was super friendly and attentive, and he even gave me a free dessert because it was my birthday. I'm not sure why he thought it was my birthday, but I wasn't going to argue. Overall, Corner Kitchen is a great place for a special occasion or just a night out with friends. Just be sure to bring your stretchy pants, because you're going to want to eat everything on the menu. Oh, and one more thing, if you're lucky, you might even find a parking spot on the street. But don't hold your breath. This place is so popular, even the parking meters are getting full. Y'all, let me tell you about Suo. It's like the dreamiest Mexican fiesta you never knew you needed in your life. First off, the place is straight out of a telenovela. It's all warm colors, cozy vibes, and a low-key Spanish vibe that makes you want to dance salsa before you even get to the table. And then, the food. It's like a mariachi band playing on your taste buds. The guic is so smooth, it'll make your tongue do the cha-cha-cha. And the tacos. Ay Dios mo. They're like little flavor bombs that'll send your taste buds on a roller coaster ride. But wait, there's more. The service is so on point, they'll make you feel like you're the star of your own show. Our server, Andrea, was like the Mexican Oprah Winfrey. She poured on the hospitality like a waterfall, and her smile was brighter than a piota filled with sunshine. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some folks say it's a bit pricey. But listen up, my frugal friends. This ain't Taco Bell, it's culinary excellence. The portions may not be as big as a mariachi's sombrero, but the flavors will leave you feeling like you won the Mexican food lottery. So, there you have it. Suo is a dream come true for anyone who loves Mexican food, great vibes, and a little bit of spicy flair. Just don't be surprised if you start speaking Spanish by the end of your meal. Salad. Jollity's got the rare skill of making us laugh and cry all at once, in the best way possible. Their small plates are like a culinary comedy show. Remember that time your friend tried stand-up for the first time and bombed? The Japanese chicken is like that, but in a delicious way. It's fried and breaded and seasoned to perfection, but it's a bit chewy. Like, it's trying to tell a joke, but it just can't quite get the punchline out. But don't worry, there's plenty of other material to make up for it. The charred cabbage is a grilled masterpiece. It's like the seasoned comedian who knows how to work a crowd. The smoked mushrooms are like the quirky opener who steals the show. And the salmon is a salmon hell of a dish. Get it? The service is spot on. They're like the straight man to Jollity's crazy antics. They know when to give you space and when to bring out the next punchline. Overall, Jollity is the restaurant equivalent of that friend who always has a funny story to tell. They'll make you laugh, they'll make you cry, and they'll leave you wanting more. Just don't go there if you're running late for a show, because like a comedian who's running over, Jollity takes their time. But hey, that's part of the charm. Culture, where the food's so fly, it'll make you do the Macarena. I'm telling you, this spot is straight up killing it. From the moment you pull up and see that charming AF building, you know you're in for a treat. And don't even get me started on the vibes. It's like they hired Kevin Hart to design the playlist and the interior. Now, let's talk about the food. Oh man, it's a symphony of flavors that'll make your taste buds jump up and dance. I had the meatloaf, and it was so good, it made me forget all about my ex-girlfriend. The Borsin mashed potatoes were like a cloud of creamy heaven, and the garlic green beans were like a party in my mouth. But wait, there's more. The burgers are juicy and flavorful, with caramelized onions that'll make you cry tears of joy. And the fries. Oh my gosh, they're the epitome of crispy perfection. Trust me, you'll be ordering a second basket before you can finish the first. Oh, and did I mention the killer lemonade? It's like a liquid version of sunshine, with fruity flavors that will make you want to sing. And get this, they have gourmet marshmallows that are so fluffy and delicious, they'll make you think you're in a unicorn petting zoo. The service. Top notch. The staff is so friendly, they'll make you feel like you're their long-lost sibling. And the chef. Dude, he's like a food sorcerer, whipping up magic in the open kitchen. You can watch him work his culinary wonders, and believe me, It's more entertaining than a Netflix marathon. So if you're looking for a dining experience that will make you laugh, cry, and dance all at the same time, then Culture is the place for you. It's the perfect spot for a date night, a family feast, or even a solo culinary adventure. Just remember, come hungry, cause this food will knock your socks off. Roost Italian, where the food soars and the chairs squeak. Fellow gourmands, prepare for a culinary adventure that will tickle your taste buds and leave you clutching your sides. Roost Italian is the epitome of Dayton's urban dining, where you'll be greeted with a warm welcome and an inexplicable craving for garlic. From the moment you step inside, the atmosphere is electric. The laughter of patrons reverberates through the room like a symphony of merriment, while the aroma of roasted garlic wafts through the air like a seductive siren's song. Your table, thoughtfully placed in an alcove of tranquility, provides the perfect stage for your gastronomic extravaganza. Enter Ian, your server extraordinaire. With the attentiveness of a hawk and the charm of an Italian lover, he'll guide you through the menu with the enthusiasm of a passionate chef. The wine list is a veritable library of libations, guaranteed to induce visions of Tuscan sunsets and gondola rides. For starters, the mussels in Panord will transport you to coastal France, while the goat cheese appetizer could double as an award-winning cheesecake. Don't miss the Italian rice balls, which are so addictive you'll be ordering seconds before you've even finished your first. As for the main courses, prepare for a taste of heaven on a plate. The Khan is a symphony of flavors, with tender meat and pasta bathed in a creamy sauce that will make you swear off spaghetti and meatballs for life. But fear not, pasta lovers, for Roost's pasta dishes are equally divine. Now, a word of caution about the seating. While the ambience is unparalleled, the chairs possess a strange ability to promote the art of impromptu thigh tapping. But hey, what's a little discomfort when the food is this good? All in all, Roost Italian is a culinary experience not to be missed. Just be prepared for chairs that will have you giggling and squeaking all night long. And don't forget to ask for a shot of limoncello after dinner. It's like a liquid embrace that will send you home with a smile on your face and a warm glow in your stomach. Pros: exceptional food that will dance on your palate, attentive service that makes you feel like a member of the Roost family, a wine list that will make you reconsider your relationship with Chardonnay. Cons: chairs that squeak like a chorus of mischievous mice, a bathroom floor that would make a gecko feel uncomfortable, a price tag that may make you reconsider your dinner plans, but hey, it's worth it. If you're looking for a place to get your grub on and have a side of laughs, then Mudlick Tap House is your ticket to a good time. Let's talk service first. Previous reviews mentioned some hiccups, but I'm here to tell you that they've pulled up their socks. Our server, Aaron, was on it like a hawk, making sure our glasses were full and our bellies were happy. It was like having a personal cheerleader at our table. Now, let's get down to the food. They've got everything from fried Brussels sprouts that are so crispy you'll hear angels singing, to crawdad tauf so steamy and spicy it'll clear your sinuses faster than a steamroller. But hold your horses there, cowboy. The biscuits that come with the tauf are the real mps. They're like little pillows of fluffy heaven, begging to be slathered in gravy. I could eat a whole basket of those bad boys and die a happy man. And of course, no meal at Mudlick would be complete without a sweet treat. Their beignets are like tiny clouds of powdered sugar that just melt in your mouth. You'll feel like you're on a culinary roller coaster, soaring high on the sweetness and then crashing down with a satisfied sigh. Overall, Mudlick Tap House is a place where you can chow down on some seriously good food, laugh your socks off, and make memories that will last a lifetime. Just don't blame me if you end up with a food baby the size of a watermelon. Sala were flavor salutes with a riotous twist. Attention, food adventurers. For those seeking a culinary escapade that tickles the taste buds and leaves you laughing out loud, Sala is your welcome wagon to a world of gastronomic absurdity. Imagine this, a maitre d' with a knack for stand-up comedy, welcoming you with lines that would make Bill Burr cringe in envy. Welcome, folks, to the circus of flavors, where everything's a surprise, including the occasional flying plate. Delving into the menu is like unwrapping a mystery novel. each dish a chapter in the grand symphony of Peruvian, French, and Mediterranean artistry. The ceviche, for instance, might play a game of hide and seek with whitefish, but hey, who needs rules when your tongue is being serenaded by a chorus of zesty flavors? Now, let's talk about the Delmonico Ribeye. They say it's cooked to perfection, but I have my suspicions. It arrived like a haunted house, complete with eerie noises every time I poked it. If you're a fan of raw meat with a side of haunted history, this is your golden ticket. But fear not, brave diners. The sea bass, like a seasoned comic, steals the show. It's cooked with such precision, you'd swear a surgeon was at the helm. Its flaky texture and spice blend is like a slapstick routine for your taste buds, guaranteed to have you rolling on the floor, or at least your taste buds. And if you're looking for a dessert with a punchline, look no further than the Lucuma Croustillant. It's like a sweet, crispy riddle, where every bite is a journey into the absurd. One reviewer even suggested it might be made with Chuck Norris's tears, known for their intense flavor and blinding glow. But let's not forget the supporting cast of cocktails. Prepared by bartenders with a flair for the ridiculous, these concoctions are like stand-up routines in liquid form. From the egg white shaken sweat of the bar manager to the elusive Blantons, there's a drink for every comedy lover. Just be prepared for the occasional cocktail-related prop comedy, like a flaming shaker or a disappearing glass. So, dear fellow food fanatics, if you're ready for a dining experience that's equal parts delicious and uproarious, then Cellar is your stage. Just remember to bring your appetite for laughter and a sense of humor as sharp as a scalpel, surgical kind, not the comedy kind. Kung Fu Noodle, where the food kicks like Bruce Lee. Kung Fu Noodle, the hidden gem tucked away like a secret scroll in a Dayton alley, is the culinary equivalent of a high-flying nunchuck. It'll leave you wondering, how did that just happen? Upon entering this humble temple, you're greeted by the friendly staff, who'll welcome you like long-lost kung fu brethren. They'll even bring balloons for your tiny ninjas, ensuring a peaceful dining experience at least until the sugar rush sets in. The menu is a martial arts master's guide to noodle supremacy. The Dan Dan noodles, with their fiery chili oil, will unleash a tornado of flavor in your mouth. But fear not, gentle eaters, for the hand-pulled noodles are as soft and comforting as a warm hug from a giant panda. The homemade dumplings, on the other hand, are a culinary enigma. Some swear by their enigmatic filling, while others regrettably abandon them like so many forgotten scrolls. But hey, who needs perfection when you have spice that'll make your eyes water like a shaken water chestnut? Now, let's talk about the gluten-free options. They're like elusive ninjas, hiding in plain sight, yet always there for their gluten-intolerant comrades. So go forth, my celiac friends, and indulge in this noodle sanctuary. And while you're there, be sure to check out the attached Asian market. It's like a treasure trove of ingredients that will make your pantry sing kung fu fighting. In the words of our esteemed judge, Fluffy Bunny, well worth 5 stars for food, quality, price and culinary skill. Just don't be surprised if you leave feeling like a kung fu master, ready to break bricks with your chopsticks. Yo, check it. Roll up to Old Scratch Pizza in Dayton, and get ready for a pizza party that'll make you want to slap yo mama. Now, I ain't no food critic or nothing, but let me tell you, this pizza be hittin' different. Imagine a dough so soft, it'll make a marshmallow jealous. And the toppings. They ain't playing around. You got everything from spicy honey that'll make your taste buds dance to arugula and prosciutto that'll have you feeling like a fancy Italian count. But hold up, there's a catch. You gotta be ready to order like a drill sergeant. Line up, soldier, and get your order in. Then, it's a waiting game. But don't worry, it'll be worth it when you get your hands on that pizza. Now, about the seating. It's like a community picnic, but with pizza. You might be sitting next to a family having a reunion, or a dude in a suit trying to close $1 million deal. But hey, it's all part of the experience. Plus, you can always grab a slice at the bar and chill with the bartenders. They're cool cats, always ready to pour you a cold one. Listen up, Daytonians, if you're looking for a pizza that'll have you singing like Elvis, this is the spot. Just remember, come hungry and be prepared to order like a champ. And don't forget, it's all worth it when you taste that pizza. Peace out. I'm not one for third strikes, but Loves in Dayton has blown me away with their newfound charm. Like a phoenix rising from the culinary ashes of its predecessors, Loves has emerged as a beacon of hope in the Dayton dining scene. As a Daytonian with half a century of dining history under my belt, I've seen this establishment transform over the years. It's like a game of musical owners, with each new conductor trying to find the right symphony for our taste buds. But let me tell you, the current owners have nailed it. From the first bite of their delectable burger, I knew I was in for a treat. The bun, toasted to perfection, held together an orchestra of flavors that danced on my tongue. The onion rings, oh my. They were like tiny golden crowns, crispy and satisfying, making me want to renounce my vows to my vegetable-loving spouse. The atmosphere at Love's is like a warm hug from a slightly eccentric uncle. The music, once a cacophony that would make Beethoven turn in his grave, has been tamed to a pleasant hum that allows for delightful banter with your dining companions. And the service. Well, if you're a regular, you're in for a red carpet experience. For the rest of us mere mortals, it's a bit like trying to get into Buckingham Palace without an invitation, but hey, who needs royalty when you have onion rings? So, if you're looking for a culinary adventure that's as entertaining as it is delicious, look no further than Loves in Dayton. Just be prepared to make friends with a few regulars and maybe bring your own royal skipper for extra service points. Prepare yourself for a culinary adventure at the Ugly Duckling, where the food is far from unappealing. Their signature dish, the Ducking Delight, is a symphony of flavors. Imagine a duck confit so tender it melts in your mouth, perched majestically atop a bed of fragrant rosemary potatoes. The crispy skin crackles with every bite, while the meat remains moist and succulent. It's like a ballet on your palate, with each element dancing in perfect harmony. The ambience is equally delightful. The restaurant's quirky decor features mismatched chairs and a collection of rubber duckies that would make even Donald jealous. The staff, as cheerful as a basket of puppies, will greet you with a smile so warm it could melt the ice caps. And let's not forget the desserts. Their chocolate quack attack is a masterpiece that will make you forget all your calorie-counting woes. Picture a decadent chocolate mousse, layered between fluffy sponge cake and drizzled with a rich chocolate sauce. It's like a naughty little secret that you can't resist sharing with your taste buds. So, if you're looking for a meal that's both delicious and entertaining, waddle on down to the Ugly Duckling. You won't be quaking with disappointment. You all shall have seen me this morning at the Blueberry Cafe. I was like a kid in a candy store, with bigger portions. First off, let me tell you, this place is like a family reunion for food. It's the kind of spot where you go and the staff knows you by your order, and they're like, "Hey, Big Breakfast Jones, how many pancakes you gonna inhale today?" It's that kind of place. The food. Oh man, it's like a symphony of flavors dancing on your taste buds. The veggie omelet was so fluffy, I thought it was gonna take flight. And the hash browns. Crispy on the outside, melt in your mouth soft on the inside. But the real MVP. The Muffin Man. This guy's muffins are so good, they should be locked up in Fort Knox. They're like little edible masterpieces, with flavors that make you wonder if you're in heaven or a bakery. Now, let me tell you about the prices. They're like a warm hug on a cold day. Affordable, without breaking the bank. And trust me, you'll be too busy stuffing your face with breakfast to notice. But here's the catch, they're always packed, like a clown car on a busy street. So, plan ahead. Call ahead. Make a reservation. Do whatever you got to do to get that breakfast bliss. Overall, the Blueberry Cafe is like a love letter to breakfast. It's a place where you can chow down on some righteous food, get treated like a family member, and leave with a muffin that'll make your taste buds sing. Just don't be surprised if you start to hum Muffin Man on your way out. It's a side effect of the muffin magic.